Dear students, welcome to AppSec online support program. I'm your teacher Shazia Rashid. Will teach you about computer in grade 7. It's week 3 going on and we will summarize the first module task 1 to 3 related about database. Dear students, by the end of today's video, you will be able to understand the use of database, its function, data and information differences, the structural information of a database, for example, field and record, the commands which we will apply in a database to sort and filter the data, and very important key, that is ID field and primary key used in a database to create links, to create tables in a database.
Very important thing is to understand the difference between data and information. These are two different terms. Data is any kind of information that is not organized, so it is a raw fact. There are three examples given which shows that these are belong to different topics and they are not conveying a specific or clear message here. But in information, you can see all the examples are describing one specific type of data that will convey a specific message to the user or reader. Dear students, the very important thing is to understand why we need to create a database. Basically, database is a system which is designed in order to store huge amount of data so that we can easily organize that data to retrieve and protect for the future use whenever we need it.
Databases are used everywhere in our lives, in almost all the departments, can be airlines, banks, universities, sale departments, and human resources, where they are used to keep a huge collection of records about flight schedules, in banks for transactions, in universities for student admissions and results updating, and in sales department to keep the record of the sales products, their budgeting, tax evaluation, and human resource, the record keeping of the customers and services. So we can say generally databases are used everywhere nowadays.
With the help of database, we are able to store huge amount of information easily, and by updating with the help of sort command, we can retrieve, we can filter, we can see a specific record quickly, efficiently, and that will save our time to link the tables and data in any kind of organization.
This is a picture of a database table. Here you can see the data is recorded as a table format. Each column is labeled as field here, and each row will be termed as a record. In a database, collection of records are stored there, and every field has a specific title and will be able to contain a specific type of data in it. In a field, only a specific type of data will be stored, while in a record, a detailed information about a particular item can be retrieved easily. Dear student, it's your assignment number 1, in which you have to create on your favorite artists calculations of their albums. A very easy and simple database. 4 fields are required there. Their titles are mentioned on page number 10 under the heading of hands-on. 2 very important terms will be discussed here, which is sort and filter. In sorting, you have to arrange the data. If it is text, alphabetically in ascending A to Z and descending Z to A order. And if the data is numbers, digits, then ascending means 0 to 9. You are going to arrange the values, and 9 to 0 is called descending order. If the data is organized, sorted in a proper manner with a proper sequence, then it would be easy for user, customer, and organizers to filter, to extract a piece of information out of a huge table of the database quickly, easily, and efficiently. Dear students, assignment number 2 is again related with the first assignment. From page number 10, you can take help. The same database. Now you have just to apply sort and filter command on it. You have to arrange the data of different fields in a specific manner so that it will help you to filter, to extract, and to retrieve a particular piece of information out of it. For example, if you want to search out which item sold first, or which item or which album is getting the highest ranking on the album sold chart, you can easily extract that if the data is properly organized. ID comes from the term identity. Identity, as the name shows, is the representation for a specific thing, object. In a database, there are different kinds of records on which can be dealt on a particular day. So each record we have to make it unique one for the system. How we can do this? By assigning one or more fields to be used as a primary key. If that column, that field will be chosen to set as a primary key, then it will never accept the duplicate values. For example, if you have assigned roll number to your students which are changed than the name of the student. Name can be same for 2 or more than 2 students at the same time in your class, but the roll numbers will make them unique for the teacher and for the parents also to see their performance on the chart. Here we have a very simple database table. Name students. The table title is student. Here you can see the name of different students are here. Different students data is there organized. Students, you can see there, for each student there is a separate ID field is chosen. And why this field is chosen? Because roll number 1 and 4 showing the same name, which can confuse the system. As we can see, their date of birth, phone number, email address, and addresses are different. Their contact numbers are different, but they both belong to the same course and having the same name. So this can confuse the system. So to make each record unique one, we assign an ID key. If there is a confusion, there is a problem while assigning one or more than one field as a primary key. Here is an other example of a very small table. You can say smart table here, showing the three names of countries, their capital cities, languages, region, and their population. So five fields are there. You can see here that the first two countries, Argentina and Brazil, belong to the same region. Although their language, population is different, their capital city is also different, but if we just see their region, then there are duplication of the values. So here we can assign country name as a primary key. We can also assign primary key field to capital city name, etc. The purpose of our database is to link the different tables in the same field, in the same department, in the same business to easily manage, extract, or update different kind of records. So we need to link the tables all the time. There are three types of relationship available or created in a database: one-to-one, one-to-many, and many-to-many. Here we will discuss only first two, one-to-one and one-to-many relationship.
It's very easy here to link two different tables. You can see here ID student, in students table ID field, and in students detail again the ID field is used to link both the tables together. In students table there are only two fields, ID and name, while in students detail there are five fields: ID, telephone number, home address, email address, and birthday. One thing which you have to keep in your mind, that there is no repetition of name field is there. Why? Because we are going to link both the tables, so it's not necessary to all the time mention all the fields of first data table into the second one. But keep it in your mind that all the students ID must be linked in student detail information table.
Second very important and little bit complex concept is linking the table, one table with many tables. This relationship is called one-to-many. Here, three examples are given. One mother with her different, more than one kids. This kind of linking of different tables is called one-to-many. For each kid, mother will be the same, but for mother, there are different kids. So different tables will be linked with the mother, and all the brothers and sisters are connected with one mother. Now, student, it's your turn to create from your routine daily life different kinds of relationship that you can see, observe around you. Create a database on a table, on a page, in the form of a table, and link them together and identify where one and one relationship can be existing and where we can create one to many relationships. This is hands-on activity given on page number 18, task 3. Thank you very much, students. Now feel free to ask any question, any query, any unclear concept if you have.